From now on, Putin's guards carry more than just a black briefcase. A new means of protection against the Ukrainian Armed Forces has been spotted online. Now, Putin's bodyguard accompanies him with an interceptor drone. This is evidenced by a video that appeared on the internet the other day, although it is dated May the 9th, 2025. The video was shared by Ukrainian radio technology expert Sergey Beskrestnov, Flash. In the video, Putin's security guard can be seen holding an interceptor drone. Experts claim that the guard is indeed holding a Yolka interceptor drone. It is launched from a reusable catapult and is designed to intercept FPV drones, reconnaissance drones, aircraft-type drones, and the so-called Baba Yaga. This type of interceptor has already been demonstrated in action on Russian military channels on numerous occasions. The video shows Putin walking past the military lined up in a row. Next to the Russian president is the head of the Ministry of Defense, Andrei Belousov. The military parade was commanded by the Commander-in-Chief of the Ground Forces, Oleg Salyukov. The source recalls that mobile internet was restricted in Moscow for the parade to take place. A special canopy was installed over the main stand to protect those gathered from possible drone strikes. On the eve of the parade, Ukraine stepped up drone attacks, which reached the Moscow region. The Kremlin had good reason to fear attacks on May the 9th itself, so security measures were significantly increased. Recall, since the start of 2025, Ukrainian forces have conducted a series of bombing raids on oil refineries and other energy infrastructure deep inside Russia. The attacks are part of an ambitious Ukrainian air offensive that is also targeting Russian military logistics and defense production sites. Ukraine's expanding airstrike campaign highlights the country's growing long-range capabilities thanks to the rapid evolution of domestic drone and missile production since 2022. The attacks come at a time when Russian troops are making slow but steady progress in eastern Ukraine. By bringing Putin's invasion home to Russia, Kiev aims to disrupt Moscow's battlefield operations, expose Russia's vulnerability, and establish the kind of deterrence that could eventually help set the stage for a durable peace.
Almost a year's worth of rain caused flooding and landslides that washed away cars, forced evacuations, and knocked out power around the Chinese capital, killing at least 38 people by Tuesday as rescue and relief work continued. According to Associated Press, the flood risk for parts of Beijing, Hebei province, and neighboring Tianjin city remained high until Tuesday evening. State media broadcast footage of muddy waters rising into homes in rural areas and rescuers carrying an injured person on a stretcher and searching on a damaged road. Premier Li Chang said the heavy rain and flooding in the hard-hit Beijing district of Miyun caused serious casualties and called for rescue efforts, according to the Xinhua news agency. The Beijing Daily, a state-backed paper, reported that the city had received 54.3 centimeters of rain in the last 4 days, which is just a bit short of the 60 centimeters the city receives annually in a year. The storm knocked out power in more than 130 villages in Beijing, destroyed communication lines and damaged more than 30 sections of road. More than 16 centimeters of rain fell on average in Beijing by midnight, with 2 towns in Miyun recording 54 centimeters of precipitation, the city said. Heavy flooding washed away cars and downed power poles in Miyun, an outlying district that borders Hebei's Liaoping County. More than 80,000 people have been relocated in Beijing, including about 17,000 in Miyun, a Beijing city statement said. The city government said 28 people died in Miyun and 2 others in Yanqing district Monday. 4 additional people in neighboring Hebei province were discovered dead Tuesday, state broadcaster CCTV reported, after 8 people were said to be missing after a landslide in a rural part of Liaoping County in the province. Authorities had found 4 of the dead Monday. Emergency rescue teams said more landslides occurred in the same region Tuesday, although they did not report any further casualties. Uprooted trees lay in piles in the town of Taishitan, about 100 kilometers northeast of central Beijing. Streets were covered with water, with mud left higher up on the walls of buildings.
武警官兵徒步挺进失联村庄搜救时，成功突破了悬崖障碍。经过2个小时的艰难前行，2组徒步挺进的官兵先后到达失联的桃条沟村。官兵们采取担架转运、交替接力、搀扶前行的方式，紧急转运被困人员。
所以每走一步都小心翼翼，不容任何闪失。
经过近3个小时的转运，官兵们最终将老人安全转移。在部分路段有群众被困。消防救援人员连夜徒步进山，沿着湿滑的崖壁边搭设起救援绳索。困在那里的群众昨天陆续安全转移。
慢一点，看石头太多。
近了。但是越往里走，就会发现道路两旁损毁的情况就更加的严重。大部分老乡的房子都进水了，很多老乡趁着这个降雨停止，把自家的物品拿出来进行晾晒。而在航拍画面当中，我们看到的这个水面呢，就是潮河的支流，也就是我现在所站立的我身后的这个水面。但是站立到这儿，你就会发现这个水面明显的开阔了，而且水流非常的湍急。来说，它的作业面又非常的窄，所以只能一点一点的往前推进。但是和这个道路不畅一样，现在救援还有一个非常大的难点，就是通讯也是一个大的问题。大家看到我手里拿的其实是海事卫星电话，是因为不管我还是所有的救援人员，只要是走上通往失联村庄，从这个画面当中呢，可以非常直观的看到像道路、房屋这样救，在里面呢，除了搜寻失联人员之外，还对于困在家中的老乡进行一个转移，集中安置到了村部，由村干部陪着大家一起。